Green TV gang, back with another reaction video. And today we're going to be reacting to Jeffrey Dahmer's live TV interview. Y'all, this is so gruesome and so dark, I'm telling you. And I had to react to it, y'all. For real though. His movie popping on Netflix. People are going crazy. People want to get paid because it's just so dark that the people on Netflix brought the families back in it. You know what I'm saying? And that just brings back memories for them. So me personally, I would have never put that out on Netflix. But me, on another note, all the money they make from Netflix, y'all, they should give it to those people. You know what I'm saying? Those families. I'm not saying that it's going to bring their people back, but, you know what I'm saying? Those people need to be compensated, you know what I'm saying? For the losses of their family that's never coming back. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, y'all. But I don't want to keep y'all too much. Let's get into the reaction and see what Jeffrey Dahmer had to say about his compulsion and his obsession.
No, there are times when I still do have the old compulsions.
Jeffrey Dahmer says as time went on, his mind became more and more warped, and yet he was clever enough to continue to elude police and lure young men to his apartment. We should warn you, the details are very graphic.
I started having these obsessive thoughts when I was about 15 and 16, and they got worse and worse.
What were your fantasies about?
They were sexual fantasies of control, power, complete dominance. They became reality.
Was there pleasure in that fantasy?
There was excitement, fear, pleasure, all mixed together.
Jeffrey Dahmer fulfilled his fantasies by murdering and dismembering 17 young men. In time, his desires became more extreme.
Right quick, I want to stop this video and say rest in peace to all the people that lost their lives in the Jeffrey Dahmer crime. It was so sad, and I send my condolences out to all the families out there. For real though. Let's get back into it.
Deeds more grotesque. Listen to him talk about the most unnatural things in the most matter-of-fact of ways. That's when you realize that none of it has touched him.
Yeah, he was a monster, y'all.
Branching out, that's when the cannibalism started. Eating of the heart and the arm muscle. It was a way of making me feel that they were a part of me. At first it was just curiosity, and then it became compulsive. Then I tried to...
Ain't no enough curiosity in the world that's gonna make me eat somebody's arm muscle and their heart. For real, for real. When I get curious, I start drawing shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't start eating hearts and shit like that. Or I start looking for information. I don't start eating arm muscles. So get that crap out of here. For real, for real. Let's get back into it.
Keeps a person alive by inducing a zombie-like state. By injecting first dilute acid solution into their brain.
Oh, man.
Or hot water.
Oh.
And it never did completely work.
Of course it did.
Could someone like you be stopped? Could you be helped?
No, I was dead set on going with this compulsion. It was the only thing that gave me any
so he was gonna continue this if somebody wouldn't have caught him, y'all.
He became so warped by his evil impulses that he even took a victim's head with him to work at the Ambrosia Chocolate Factory.
Oh, bro.
I kept
That's when you know you crazy.
The mummified head and skull of one of the victims in a carrying case in my locker at work.
Were you almost flaunting it?
Yes, but that's how strong the compulsion was. That's how bizarre the desire was. I wanted to keep something of the person with me.
Jeffrey Dahmer exhibited some disturbing behavior early on. He began drinking heavily as a teenager.
Let me stop this real quick. He used to take a skull to work with him because he felt like the skull was connected to him in some type of way. He wanted, oh my God. Yeah, this dude here, bro. Let's get back into it.
College was arrested for indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, and fondling a 13-year-old boy. Tragically, one of his murder victims would be that boy's brother.
Do
you know what started it? Was there any kind of incident that you can remember?
To this day, I don't know what started it. And the person to blame is sitting right across from you. That's the only person. Not parents, not society, not pornography. I mean, those are just excuses.
His macabre 13-year crime spree finally ended when this man, Tracy Edwards, brought the police to the infamous apartment. Like the others, he had gone there with the promise of money.
He was listening to my heart, because at a point he told me he was going to eat my heart at that point. I hit him, and I ran.
What was the turn
if it wasn't for this
you
dude,
that made you
he would have never got caught, y'all.
that you had done something terribly wrong, something you should be sorry for?
If it wasn't for Tracy, he would have never got caught.
The night of the arrest. I have no memory of what happened during the 6 hours before the last victim ran out of the apartment. I heard a knock on the door, and the police were there with the last victim.
Just like in the movie.
They asked me where the key was to the handcuffs. My mind was in a haze. I sort of pointed to the bedroom, and that's where they found the pictures. And they yelled, "Cuff him." And I was handcuffed. And,
just like in a Netflix movie.
It was just the realization that...
Let me stop this real quick. I'm sorry,
point.
y'all. But the police, all his victims, if you watch the Netflix movie, all his victims, he had pictures of them in their IDs. Bro, eventually you was going to get caught, bro. For real, for real. And if it wasn't for Tracy, who knows what he would have still been doing. He would have probably been still killing people, bro, and eating people. So I'm glad that Tracy got free and told the Milwaukee police, even though they ain't do crap about the last people that called them and told them, you know what I'm saying, what was going on, and they ain't believe people, like Jeffrey Dahmer's next door neighbor. She used to call Jeffrey Dahmer, police on Jeffrey Dahmer every other night. The police just brush her off. Just don't know Jeffrey Dahmer was killing people in there. That's crazy, man. Let's get back into it, y'all. This is sad, y'all. And just disgusting and just crazy. Oof.
In trying to hide my actions anymore, the best route was to help the police identify all the victims and just make a complete confession.
When it was revealed that most of the victims were black or homosexual, people in Milwaukee were incensed. Many felt that was why he went after them and why the police didn't seem to care when their families reported them missing. 10 of your 17 victims were black. Were they racially motivated?
It was not racially motivated. It was not sexual preference. It was just to find an obsession with the best-looking young man I could find.
Well, you just heard him say that his sexual preference had nothing to do with the killings.
No.
He has not come to terms with his homosexuality.
Never understood it. There was no use trying to fight it because I couldn't rid myself of it. It was too powerful and persistent.
Do you dislike it?
Yes, it's caused a lot of problems for me. A lot of conflicts and unanswered questions.
The conflicts remain with him, and so do his compulsions. But in prison, he finally cannot act on his savage desires. If you were out on the street now, would you still be committing the crimes?
Probably. If this hadn't happened, there's no doubt I probably would be. I can't think of anything that would have stopped me.
Man. So if he was still on the streets, y'all, he would have still been killing people. So shout out to Tracy for breaking free and telling the police about this. And I'm glad they believed him. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else that called the police station, they did not believe those people. What was going on in room 212. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, y'all. But if you like the reaction video, go and give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications so you can get notified every time we drop another one, because we dropping them bangers back to back. Peace from Green Tea TV. This is crazy. Peace.